There was something oh, Gunner. I saw Gunner posted a new video. I didn't see what it was on, though. The Addison Rae Trainwreck reality show. Addison Rae Goes Home. I don't remember. Is that the one that's like a bunch of influencers in a house or some shit?
TikTok star who broke the mainstream and now has her very own terrible reality TV show on Snapchat. Because who doesn't love watching TV vertically, where for every 10 seconds of show, you get 15 seconds of ads? What a deal. On the upside, it makes it easier for teens to go back and forth. She was in an awful movie last year. She's been making music. She's in commercials.
Wait, I love awful influencer movies. What was that one? He's All That, I think?
She was in an awful...
He's All That. Addison Rae and... Who the fuck is Tanner Buchanan? This looks like Jay Schlatt when he uses that attractive man filter. Is this a real human being or like an android? Has anyone seen this? Thanks to the gift sub Speed Razor and the resub Agate Rock and Rex. Thank you for that. We're watching some goofy shit. Let's see what this is. I'll probably watch this. I love these awful movies. I really do. He's All That is an American 2021 romantic teen comedy film directed by Mark Waters. We got any Mark Waters fans in here? What's he made? Mark Waters is the genius behind such bangers like Magic Camp, Bad Santa 2, I know that one, Vampire Academy, and Mr. Popper's Penguinz. Oh, and Sorry Haters and Mean Girls. And Freaky Friday. Whoa! And Freaky Friday. Wait just a minute.
Just look at that cover picture. Of course, she's on her phone, probably making a TikTok. Sorry, working. Looking an awful lot more southern than usual. Laying on a pile of hay or grass or just general debris. Addison Rae returns to her roots in Louisiana.
That is a cool picture.
It's brought me a lot of love, but with that comes a lot of hate.
Oof.
She's talking about us.
Now, I'll be going back home to Louisiana for a week with my mom, dad. I wonder if it'll be like it used to.
It's a single.
What a weird premise. What? What? Well, now that I'm super rich and famous, I have to wonder, will I be able to mingle with the plebeians again, or am I just too far above them to comprehend that kind of poor nature? I'll have to find out by experimenting in the swamp. What is the idea of this show? Isn't she like 20 years old and she's only been doing TikTok for like a year and a half, 2 years or something? Why wouldn't she fit in all of a sudden? If she doesn't fit in, it's because she's the fucking problem.
Still nervous to see my friends and family who knew me before everything. I just hope they remember I'm the same person they've always known.
What
It's
are you
giving Hannah Montana movie. I've only seen the show, but big facts. The premise of it.
It's like she's fucking Jekyll and Hyde or like Bruce Wayne and Batman. My parents or my family knew me before I became TikTok famous. Now they won't even recognize me. I've undergone a metamorphosis into a beautiful butterfly of clout.
Growing up, my family and I ate a shit ton of crawfish.
So
Oh,
the idea of the
on
series
Snapchat
is to
saying shit?
humanize
That's kinda
Addison
big.
Rae, her
How did you like handle that public breakup? Like, what did you do to like, okay, I'm okay, everything's gonna be fine.
What a normal
like,
conversation.
not falling apart. Has like being in that public relationship before changed your opinion on like when you want to pursue a new relationship?
Man, what are you, like a spy or something?
This isn't how friends ask questions. I will now rephrase that question into how Addison Rae's 21-year-old friend would actually ask it.
Oh man, he's method acting. He's going in.
So do you and Bryce still fuck? End scene. Thank you.
Damn, this guy's good.
Thank you. Good night. I was just dancing in my room and now I use $100 bills as napkins. Feels weird and scary. Am I being provocative again? Absolutely. I just think narrated slow-mo shots of you looking introspective might be the worst way to come off relatable. But that's what this show is all about, right? Addison appearing to be relatable. So
What is this? Can you look at like Snapchat numbers? I'm curious. Do people actually watch this and enjoy it? What was this called again? Addison Rae Going Ghost? Oh, you can like individually subscribe to shows on Snapchat. So her show has 497,000 subscribers. Is there like reviews? Well, there has to be because he brought one up. Because I don't even understand who this is supposed to appeal to. Because let's say I'm an 8-year-old girl. I'm a big Addison Rae fan. Why the fuck am I gonna watch her just go home? What is there for, like, I'm there to just watch her do TikTok trendy dances. Why the fuck do I care if she goes home? Kids don't care, man. I guess, but I remember when I was a kid, I still, like, watched things where, like, things happen. This is, granted, we've only seen clips here. This is literally nothing happening. It's slow-mo shots, and then, I guess, an interview? Do people not review these things? Because I can't find shit. I did. I even typed in just general review to see what critics are saying, but no one's even mentioning it. Closest thing I found is this guy who wrote an article with a quote from her saying, A lot of people say I dropped out of school for TikTok, and I don't think I dropped out of school for TikTok. It was because I knew that this was a career path that I've always wanted to pursue, kind of, in the entertainment industry. But you were literally saying right there that you dropped out for TikTok. People are confused by that, and they think I dropped out because of the app, but it was really to focus on pursuing my career in the entertainment industry and moving out here too, on TikTok. You dropped out for TikTok. It was your entertainment industry. I don't know why she's like embarrassed of it. Just like embrace it. She's made a very successful career out of it, and I can't find any reviews, so I'm just going to assume everyone loves it.
Gussie, one of my best friends growing up and still today.
I'm sorry, Gussie? Her name's Gussie? I'm not
No, it's a
5%
nickname.
Sure you made that up to make her look more grounded in Louisiana. You see, I actually looked up the number of babies named Gussie over the years. On this chart, notice how it kind of stops in 1952. I guess one slipped through the cracks.
Regardless of everything that's happened in the past, got me. It's so rare to find a friendship like we have. That's what I feel like I've been struggling with.
Why are they both
It's
wearing
really
cowboy
hard to
hats
talk to and, like,
in the rain?
Be able to feel like not judged. Even people that I know
On a
right now,
picnic.
Like, it's hard to find people to trust, like truly, because a lot of people don't have your best interest or like will use things against you. Like my vulnerability and like kindness has been taken advantage of so many times in LA.
My sister in Christ, let her speak. Your best friend so far has said,
We were definitely the girls at school that were a little bit different.
Thanks for some Darren
we
and
liked
Toad.
photo shoots together and liked the same type of music.
we were definitely the weird girls in school. We took pictures, we liked music, we were the outcasts of society. Where'd you go to school, Addison? Rikers? You just named the most basic bitch shit and claimed it as personality. Sometimes on the weekend, we would go to the mall and get
That is
Chick-fil-A
pretty
with
wild.
fries. We were crazy. I thought you were
That
doing
is- loose cannons.
series. You're losing me.
We used to literally do photo shoots every day.
That is pretty unique.
And they were cool.
Remember we like dreamt about LA forever. Since 8th
What are
grade.
these conversations?
How can we get there now?
Well, you can always come whenever you want. Just let me know your dates and I'll write you in the calendar.
Ugh, remember when we dreamed of living in LA and now I'm there and you're still here? I'll calendar you in though, and we'll review it and someone will reach out.
That's the
and
way to do
know
it.
If maybe I'm free. Oh my god, actually we could use
Gussie's
another
following
writing
isn't big
assistant
enough.
For my TikToks.
They won't allow her in
Oh my
California.
God, you could graduate high school, get famous, move from home, and your parents come with you to ride off your success. I don't entirely blame them. They saw she was making money. Your parents come
Wait,
with you
what
to
is
ride off
mom
your
doing
success.
over?
I don't
Jesus
entirely
Christ.
blame them. They saw she was making
fucking
money,
busting it wide
and
open.
you can suck one. We're coming for the Hollywood Hills. Brother Enzo Lopez joined season 7 cast of Chicken Girls. Thanks, Just Jared Jr., for pummeling into this kid that he's only known as Addison Rae's brother.
So after
God, isn't that the fucking worst? I see that shit all the time for like those celebrity siblings. Where the fuck is that headline? There it is. They do that for like everyone. Oh, there was one I just read. And no, not E-Rob Tyler's brother. What the fuck was it? Oh my god. Hold on, this is gonna make me really upset. Not the Hemsworth. You guys know there is a third Hemsworth brother though? There's Liam, Chris, and then one other guy. I don't know his name.
Be sure to subscribe
Thanks a bit,
and turn
zombie.
post notifications on, as well as follow me on Instagram at Gunnar Klein. I heard that account is giving off major Sagittarius vibes these days. And consider becoming a member on Patreon so you can
Thanks
help
to Prime
fund
Jacks.
my reality TV show, Gunnar Goes to Vegas. That's another joke. I prefer Miami. With that said, good day, y'all.
Whoa, what the
Someone please go
fuck?
check on Gussie now.
Nobody prefers Miami. Jesus. Man sleeps with his socks on and prefers Miami? I mean, I guess Miami is better than, like, hell, I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. That'd even be a tight race. That was another banger, though, from Gunnar. As I'm sure many of you are aware by now, the people that watch my videos are mainly women. According to the YouTube statistic, up to 9% of the audience that watches the shit I put out there is women. And now that's very different from the stream statistics because my streams at twitch.tv/moistcritical are composed of 98% women who are all single and supermodels waiting for you. So feel free to stop by if you'd like to meet them and hang out in the streams. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, it's because I came across a TikTok account which does self-defense courses for women. And I posted a video yesterday about this douchebag that would go around harassing women in the streets and just being a general asshole to them. And I was thinking, you know, a lot of my audience is clearly women watching. Why not teach them, give them the tools to beat that guy's ass if they wanted to, or just beat the ass of anyone out there that's being a piece of shit? Now, while these techniques are marketed for women, I do think the men watching this could stand to benefit from using these. I really think that combo of spit into hand, slap, into jumping knee kick into crouched beef stew fart on face is just a deadly combination that can be used by anyone of any gender on any assailant. Now, of course, it could be argued that it's not a fart and is a queef. I have no way of knowing whether she farted on the face or queefed on it. The jury's still out on which one it was. You can't really just eyeball it or tell by its sound profile. Science can't prove by its decibels whether or not it was a queef or a fart. So, it could be either one. It's Schrodinger's blasted air. Whether it came from pussy or asshole, doesn't really matter, it's still going to be effective. So for men watching this, when you get to this step in the combo, just fart, blow some ass out. If you're a woman, you have a little bit more versatility here and you can choose. You can either fart or queef. It's entirely up to you. So it is a little bit better for women, but men can of course still use it using substitutes, such as a fart as opposed to a queef. And then climbing on top of the person and giving them the Austin Powers judo chops over and over, anyone can really do that. So just a really impressive and effective maneuver all around. I'm not sure what martial arts discipline this technique comes from. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe from Taekwondo somewhere, like at a mall. But either way, it's going to get the job done. This combo right here, this is a beautiful like 8-hit combo. This is something you'd see in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Definitely make sure to practice this one at home before using it out in the real world. Now let's go ahead and see the next set of self-defense techniques to study. Now you will have noticed that there's a warning on this one from TikTok themselves. The actions in this video could result in serious injury or adverse health effects to your opponent. This would fuck somebody up for life. This is some forbidden jutsu type shit from Naruto. She's of course using her signature technique with the farty queef to the face, which is just devastating. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That right there is probably one of the strongest moves in all of karate and kung fu. Like, this is as good as hand-to-hand combat can get. And she's just sharing it for free on TikTok. And now I'm sharing it with you for free on YouTube. So this is again something you're going to need to practice. I think the hardest thing for most people when it comes to utilizing these techniques is of course going to get either the fart out or the queef, which is integral to the overall combination maneuver here. So as soon as you get control over your sphincters, I really think you're going to stand to benefit a lot from these. I wouldn't be surprised to see this being used by Conor McGregor in his next fight. This one is exceptionally impressive considering I'm pretty sure that was a wet fart, maybe even popped out a little shit on that one, which is even better. If you can shit on your opponent's face, you're not losing that fight. Who's gonna fight through fucking fecal matter expulsion right on their face? That's not happening. That right there is a mic drop. That's ending the fight on the spot. And then if you don't have pizza, this is obviously, this in particular here would only happen at like a pizza place, a Papa John's, probably a Pizza Hut. But let's say you're not at a pizza place to utilize the final finale there with the pizza slap. Just make sure to buy a pizza and just keep it in your pocket just in case. That time she got him with the machine gun farts right there, full autoed her asshole onto his face. There's like 16 parts to this series here. I'm not just gonna share the entire martial arts book here. But you get the idea. The main reason for this discipline of martial arts here, the main goal is to get the opponent to the ground so that way you can finish them off with a Mortal Kombat asshole fatality, just blasting ass on their face or queefing if you'd prefer. And that's pretty much the entire goal of this. People out there are going to think twice before harassing people in public, I think, because you never know who's been trained in karate by TikTok. It's just not worth taking the chance, so hopefully just having all of this knowledge out there is a deterrent for assholes who harass people in public, because they'll be afraid. They'll be sleeping in fear because of techniques like this. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with all of you because I thought it was interesting martial arts, if nothing else. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I absolutely do not understand the Fine Bros React series. I would say that there's only one universal constant in this corporeal dimension we exist in, and that is, if the Fine Bros have a React video, it's going to be extremely fucking boring. They're all exactly the same. You get a group of people together, they react to some popular internet trend or meme, and 100% of the time it's going to be like falling asleep with your eyes open while watching it, and yet for some reason, they are still so popular, and I really don't get it. At least fucking spice it up. Elders react to Goatsy. Teachers react to my butthole. Just make it something more interesting than college kids react to the egg, which we're going to look at today, their newest video, or elders react to the raving crab. Just such dumb shit. And every single person in these videos have absolutely nothing interesting to say. They just watch the thing that the Fine Bros present to them and they go, ha 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 ha, and then one sentence like, well, that was entertaining. That's literally all it is. And I don't blame the people in the videos. I don't think it's their fault. They probably have great personalities. They're probably really fucking flinging zingers out in the real world. But the Fine Bros format does not lend itself well to comedy or entertainment at all. You sit in front of a computer and you're forced to watch some shit, and then you have to put on a pseudo show. No one is going to be entertaining in that situation. It's fucking awful. It's a horrible, horrible format that's not conducive to anything even remotely misconstrued as entertaining. I just don't understand it. So let's go ahead and watch their newest one with college kids reacting to the world record egg.
So today, you are going to be reacting to this.
An egg! The famous egg.
First, let's feel the ground.
Oh my god.
First, let's feel the ground.
Really hot? Okay.
Wow, 30 million views.
That's f***ed up. That's assault. Don't laugh at that.
Don't worry, nobody is laughing at that. It's a really shit response from Kylie Jenner. For all of you that don't know this awful situation in the state of the internet, there is this movement to get an egg, a picture of an egg, the most liked picture on Instagram, and it did. Yeehaw. Nice work, 2019. We really stuck it to them this time around. Fuck the celebrities. Now we're on top. We're in control, baby. We made an egg, the most liked thing in the world. The comedy behind that is unmatched. It's fucking amazing. That is humor incarnate. The highest level of humor. It's a fucking egg. Like, it's a fucking egg. Like, how wild and wacky. It is the shittiest thing so far of the last couple years that I can think of in terms of like internet rallying and memeing. It's the most low effort but best summation of internet culture in 2019, where if it's lol xd so random, it's great. I know it's a bit of a weird flex, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fidget spin on you too hard there, memers, but it's fucking awful. It's fucking awful. I hate the world record egg. Let me get that on record. But now with that statement out of the way, how about we big chungus our way back into some more fiery spice ball egg memes, huh?
You mean to tell me this egg got more likes than my cute face? Poor doggo.
Aw, Doug. You're valid and sweet in your own way.
Don't get me wrong. I would like a picture of a dog over an egg any day, but it's the internet, so of course they're gonna choose to like an egg.
The entire React format is exactly how it is when you try and show your friend a video that you really like and they don't enjoy it, and you can clearly see that, but they put on a little bit of an act where it's like, oh, this is pretty good. Oh man, this is some wacky shit you're showing me here, Frank. This is, wow, thanks for this one, Harold. I'm glad you showed me this. That's the entire format stretched across 11 minutes for maximum ad revenue. It's not fun. None of these people even seem like they want to do this. They have nothing to say. And it's not their fault because there is literally nothing to say. You'll notice if you watch a full one of these in its entirety, and I don't recommend it, but if you do, every single one of them is going to play out the same way. Here's the thing. They read it out loud, and they maybe force a laugh or make one sentence at the end of it like, wow, that was something special there. Whoa, whoa.
This is really nice.
This is so spot on. The cadence, the timing, and everything is there. It's perfect.
Here. This is your house? I'm poor. So, okay. How did this all happen? Like,
this almost just feels like the Fine Bros promoting this guy's parody, because this shit goes on for like a minute and a half, and they have nothing to say because they know it goes on for too long, so then the people watching just put in these forced laughs and goofy facial expressions. I just don't know who is sitting down fucking glued to their screen on the edge of coming like, yes, Fine Bros, keep showing me them watching this video in silence. Yes, I can't ejaculate without it. Oh my god, they're watching a video just like I watch a video. Oh, ah!
A f***ing egg, the internet, Kylie Jenner.
An egg, man. A f***ing egg. Let's dethrone Kylie.
I just love this meme in general because it's like he looks so into it and she's so bothered by it.
This is it, guys. Can't go any higher. We've reached the peak.
Well, I certainly fucking hope not, because if that's the peak of humanity right there, we really don't deserve to continue to take up any space in this universe. It's fucking pathetic.
Kris Jenner on her way to the hen house when she sees that an egg has broken Kylie's 18 million Instagram like record.
Oh my god, she wants to destroy all the eggs forever.
You know Kris is trying to scheme a way to get Kylie back on top. If anything, it just brought her more relevance to her name that she got beaten by an egg.
Instagram is kind of ran by like celebrities and influencers, and people like that aren't relatable to an everyday person who uses Instagram. So I think this egg kind of makes people feel like anything is possible.
Well, that's certainly a bit of a stretch, to be honest with you. That's not the idea I got. But I do see where you're coming from, and if anything is possible, even in that, utopian society where genuinely anything is possible, there would still be one thing impossible, and that would be making a Fine Bros React video entertaining. This shit is so stale, so fucking boring, and I genuinely don't understand it, and I'm not trying to understand. I understand people are going to have different tastes than me, but just let me shit on this because it's fucking awful. I really can't stand this series. I don't get it. I don't understand who sits down and watches it and has a good old hoot and a holler watching people watch videos in silence with forced laughter and almost no input except for one sentence about how wacky what they saw was. It's very uncomfortable, and I don't enjoy it. If you're watching this, Fine Bros, and I know you're not, I don't like your content, or at least your React series. That's all I've ever seen you do. That and that like really shitty movie you made about like high school and like farting and shitting or something. I don't know. Some like weird high school movie you guys shit on and made really awful. But I don't like your React videos, and obviously no one liked that movie. That's the point I'm saying. I don't get these. I don't like them. That's it. So yeah. Yesterday, one of the biggest moments in human history finally happened. This is up there with the discovery of fire and the invention of the wheel. Dream did a face reveal. There was more hype around this than if Jesus Christ had resurrected again. Everyone was waiting anxiously, as if it was Christmas Eve, just waiting for Dream to drop the goodies. He had posted a premiere that was finally going to showcase his face to the world. There were streamers that were watching and waiting. Ludwig broke his all-time viewership record, having 150,000 concurrent viewers, just waiting for Ludwig to react to Dream's face. It was a big deal across the entire internet. I'll go ahead and quickly play a small clip from the video just so you can see his face, and we can go into everything that's happened since, because it's been kind of a wacky 24 hours here.
Hi. It feels so awkward talking to a camera for the first time. Hi. My name is Clay, otherwise known as Dream online.
No meme, no clickbait, as advertised, Dream's face. In 4K, full display, this is finally the face reveal that people never actually expected to happen. For over a year now, there's been leaks and all kinds of attempts to track down and triangulate Dream's position in order to find out what he looks like, to really deduce the point of the mask. Is it to hide burns? Is it like a Harvey Dent situation? So for a long time, people have been trying to figure out what he looks like, and he ripped the Band-Aid off yesterday, just showcasing it fully to the world. And the reason why it's been such a huge talked about deal is because I'm pretty sure it's the largest face reveal in YouTube history, at least in terms of the person's size. I'm pretty sure Dream is the largest creator that had never shown their face in terms of subscribers and views. He certainly hasn't been the longest running mysterious man. There's still people like How To Basic, H2O Delirious that haven't publicly shown their face, and they've been around far longer than Dream. I mean, even myself, I went the first 10 years of my YouTube channel faceless. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in terms of girth, Dream is the biggest channel that had never shown their face. So, let's talk about the aftermath of this, because this was a big moment. This is like the extinction event of the dinosaurs. This is the dawn of a new age here. The post-Dream face reveal. So, it turns out Dream is a good-looking guy. Of course, beauty is subjective, but I just don't know how anyone would look at him and think, damn, that guy's ugly. Because if that's the case, then my god, you must look at me like I'm some kind of repulsive goblin ooze creature. On Twitter, they were cooking Dream's cheeks for the better part of 12 hours. And that had me self-conscious like, oh my god, if they find him ugly, wait till they see me. They're gonna think I'm some kind of car accident victim that had butthole skin grafted to their face and fucking pube hair taped onto it. That shit had my self-esteem going right down the shitter. I felt like that SpongeBob episode, like, I'm ugly and I'm proud. Like, it was, like, that had an effect on me, my soul. Because, I mean, the number 1 and 2 trends after the Dream face reveal were, he's ugly, and Dream should have kept the mask on, or something like that. I can't remember the second one. But he's ugly was the number 1 trend, all just shitting on Dream's face reveal. And it was brutal. They were going hog wild on him for it. Now, of course, not everyone's going to find the same people attractive, but to find someone so abhorrent that you felt the need to make massive threads all about how ugly Dream is, as well as hyper-analyzing every bit of his facial features in order to prove empirically that he is ugly, was a next level of shitting on someone's appearance. That went hard. Now, of course, I'm no psychologist, but I'm going to pretend to be for a moment. I feel like a lot of it's just people hating Dream himself. There's a lot of people that hate Dream, they hate his fan base, can't fucking stand the guy. So I feel like no matter what he did here, this was going to happen. This was inevitable. He could have done this face reveal, and it turns out it was Henry Cavill behind the mask. Henry Cavill was Dream, and Twitter still would have eaten him alive, calling him ugly, just because they don't like him at all. Now, that's just my take on it. It could be copium, because I don't want to live in a world where that's considered the ugliest creature in the world, because that puts me way down into the deepest pits of hell in terms of attractiveness. So it could just be cope for me, I don't really know. I'd also like to mention that some of the streamers that were watching the Dream face reveal video had the most outrageous reactions to seeing his face. Like, there was one guy in particular who started yelling and screaming as if there was like a murder taking place in front of him. Just melting down. He had to like stand up to calm himself down. Just going fucking crazy like, oh my god! No way! No way! It's Dream's face! Just some people that were watching it were celebrating harder than if they had won the lottery. Or they were like so blown away, like, how is this possible? He has a face! I don't know, I just wanted to at least point that out, that some of these reactions were nutty. But yeah, things got crazy online after this face reveal. Wubby posted a very interesting photograph that I wish I could share with you, but I can't. So I'll explain it. It was a picture of Dream's face in a cup with cum on it. So Wubby gave him a nice cum tribute and called it #WetDream, which is just so flattering and sweet. And it's just been a lot of goofiness going on now since the Dream face reveal. I wanted to quickly say, like, my take as someone who didn't reveal their face for 10 years. After I did, it felt like such a breath of fresh air. Just It opened so many doors for content. Like, I was able to do a lot more content that I've always wanted to do but couldn't because I remained faceless for so long. And I imagine it's kind of the same for Dream, where now he feels like he's more able to do different kinds of content as opposed to just being restricted to one form of it. So yeah, I just wanted to toss that out there. I think face reveals are usually a good idea if you want to like branch out and do different kinds of content. And yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about all this, and that's about it. So yeah. Please, let us take a moment of silence for the YouTubers that now post on TikTok. Thank you. It's like a fucking ASPCA commercial. It's weird, everyone on YouTube collectively took fat shits on Musical.ly, but now with TikTok, wait a second, can call that home. Everyone's going to TikTok. No disrespect for any YouTubers, anyone that does post on TikTok, it's just not my cup of cum. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's one of the, probably the second most humorless place on the planet, second only to Reddit. And it's just a barren wasteland of fun. Going through your parents' divorce is more fun than going through TikTok, at least in my opinion. I think it's all bad on there. And to showcase that, I'm going to show you some of the most popular trends going on right now that I was able to find. So let's dive right in. Bravo, that was a fun TikTok for everyone to enjoy, especially the janitor, the worker that's going to have to go and clean that up because your affluent ass definitely isn't going to be bothered to do it. That really kind of sums up the comedy on TikTok. This will be hilarious, just pouring this liquid into the glass until it overflows and gets on the floor and makes someone else clean it up. Yeehaw, baby, rebellious 9-year-olds for the win, except I'm 24 years old and I have a kid and I'm really trying my best to be famous on the internet. Better do this challenge on TikTok. So you'll never guess the name of this one. It's called the Spill the Drink Challenge, and there's music that plays, but I can't play it because it's a copyrighted song, but it says, hose, and that's while they're pouring it the whole time, and it's drawn out. The shit is genius. A fucking masterpiece. A beautiful challenge, just doing it right there in the middle of McDonald's, making sure to get everyone in the crowd involved, you know, getting water or Sprite on everyone, which is exactly what you want when you're just going about your day, trying to get some cheap-ass food. Yep, that's what I want, to feel like my feet are getting pissed on. Great stuff. To be fair, this is the only one of this challenge I saw that was done in a public location. Everything else was staged with their family or their friends in their own house and using water or Coke for the most part. So this was just a real pioneer who decided to take it to the next level and do it in public and make everyone uncomfortable and be a public nuisance for the internet clout. I'm not going to play any more from this challenge because you get the idea. Every single one is just staring at the camera and overfilling a glass. It's fucking awful. Let's move on to a different one.
You're so bad, and baby I want you so bad, yeah. You're so bad, yeah, and baby I want you so bad. You're so bad. And baby, I want you so bad, yeah. You're so bad, yeah. And baby, I want you so bad.
I should have warned you to come in here with a change of panties, because we're all getting wet with this challenge. This is the You So Bad, I Want You So Bad challenge. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't put butterflies in my nutsack. Man, what a confidence booster. It's like, damn, all these dudes looking at me like this, saying they want me, I'm so bad, and they want me bad. Like, god damn.
You're so bad. And baby, I want you so bad, yeah. You're so bad, yeah. And baby, I want you so bad.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, those are children. Those are kids. I feel like even having watched this clip in the middle of a compilation puts me on a list. I also don't really know when Bass Pro Shop became like acceptable fashion. When I was growing up, the only time you'd ever see anyone in Bass Pro Shop gear is if they were kissing their sister and 40 years old with a beer belly. I can't imagine kids now are wearing Bass Pro Shop merch, but hats off to Bass Pro Shop for breaking into a younger demographic.
You're so bad, and baby, I want you so bad, yeah. You're so bad, yeah. And baby, I want you so bad.
There's no greater mystery in this world than the one that you see before you. How do you get more than one person to be in your shitty TikTok? How does no one along the way say, hey guys, this sucks. Why are we doing this? This is embarrassing. Why is there no sense of shame when it comes to TikToks? I'm always surprised when there's more than one person in a TikTok. I get why one delusional person might think it's a good idea, you know, fucking biting on their lip and lip syncing and shit. I get that. But when you bring in like 3 other people, how does not one of them say, this is dumb. This sucks shithole. But hats off to them. You know, you got 3 dudes gathered around with their red Solo cup trying to give the illusion that they're drinking alcohol, but they're clearly under 21, clearly under 18, so they're most likely just in there with fruit punch or root beer. And then you have one dude dance around the back. I mean, even scripting that and telling your friends what you're going to do, how does no one just say, no thank you, this is embarrassing? But whatever, group TikTok effort, very popular, hats off to them, they're having fun. I feel like such a fucking boomer shitting on new generation entertainment, but I just don't get it. I don't know who's scrolling through TikTok, stops on this one, gets a big old smile on their face and leaves it a heart. Like, there's no joke there. I hate when the joke is the song or like a goofy dance. I hate that. I fucking hate it. That is my least favorite form of comedy. Big on Instagram, big on TikTok, was big on Musical.ly, which is TikTok. Just not for me. We'll move on from this challenge, though, and go to another doozy, another real banger of a challenge. This is a challenge that I guess is there for people that are on TikTok to look at girls, but I have to wonder who goes on TikTok to look at girls. What the fuck is the point of that when the internet exists? There's millions and millions of girls on the internet doing all kinds of crazy shit. You can find pretty much anything to suit your degenerate taste. Brazilian fart porn if you're into that. You can watch a girl put Fruit Loops into her gaping asshole while another girl puts a spoon in there and eats them out. You can watch a girl putt golf balls into another girl's gaping asshole. There is anything. The sky is the limit. Why go on TikTok? Why roll those dice? Those girls could be 14 years old, you fucking weirdos. It just makes no sense. I don't know who's going on TikTok to look at girls. I thought TikTok was supposed to be for like humor and shit, but it's clearly not because there is no humor. It's fucking awful. Let's keep going.
Catbug! I need a bath.
Yeah?
Some yogurt.
Yeah?
And a place to go. Duty!
If that's not illegal, it certainly should be soon. Well, I think this has been enough to make my point. There is nothing good on TikTok at all, unless you're like a predator, maybe. I just don't get it. I never really thought I'd reach the age where I didn't understand new stuff. Like, growing up, I was always like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That'll never happen. I'll always be with the times and understanding everything and being able to partake in technology and shit. But now, I totally fucking see it. I get why boomers don't understand how to use a fucking cell phone. I get it. I am finally at a point where I just don't understand something that younger people like. It's a fucking sad feeling. Getting old. And it's gonna happen to you too if you're young and watching this. Don't think that it's only boomers. It's gonna be you too, you fucking loser. You're also going to get to the point where you're like, oh my god, what is the younger generation doing? This makes no sense to me. It's gonna happen. I definitely see it just being a natural order of things now. I get it. And it sucks. Also, TikTok fucking sucks. You know, it's not me. It's not boomers that are the problem. It's the younger generation with shit taste. TikTok sucks. It's bad. That's it. See ya. Overall, I'm a pretty calm guy. It takes a lot to make me mad or angrily cry into an anime waifu body pillows tits. But that being said, there are certain things on the internet in relation to YouTubers, streamers, and shit like that that just really bruise my ballsack. The first thing is something that really just became a big thing on the internet that I've hated for a long time, but now people are being more exposed to as they get closer to the shit pile that is internet egotistical assholes. It came to light with the whole makeup community on YouTube's drama, Tati, Jeffrey, James, all that garbage. Every single one of them uses what I call the dark place defense. It's like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card move. Every single one of their videos is, I was in a dark place, that's why this, that, and that. As if that somehow excuses being some type of stupid fucking idiot. Some goddamn dumb Cro-Magnon troglodyte who has this petty internet drama about fucking bullshit scam vitamins for your hair to make your dick bigger as well and whatever garbage they're peddling. I hate the dark place defense. But what I hate even more about that is that the fans, the goddamn micro-dicked brain-dead turbo-virgin idiots, are okay with it. These fans are barely more functional than zombies, but instead of shouting for brains, they're shouting their favorite dumbass YouTuber's name. I don't know how fans are okay with their asshole they support saying, I was in a dark place and that's why I did all these awful things. For example, Jeffree Star accused James Charles of being a sexual predator, saying he needs to be thrown in jail, he molests people, he's gonna rob you of your cum and your dreams, he's a bad person. He says all these things. James Charles proves he is not those things. So then people go to Jeffree Star to prove it, because he said he can prove that James Charles is awful. And then when it comes time for him to prove it, he releases this 13-minute video where he drones on about how he's in a dark place and that he's going to be the mature man and not prove anything he said. So that's an actual crime, Jeffree, you fucking idiot. But what's awful about that is the community cheered him on. All of his fans are like, wow, Jeffree Star is amazing. He decided to be the bigger man and falsely accuse James of all these things and then not back it up and then have the audacity to play the victim. Wow, Jeffree, you're a hero, man. That's like going to court and then just saying, you know what, I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm not going to prove this man's guilty. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, wow, great work. Excellent, Jeffree. Fantastic. You fucking accuse this man of crimes, and then you have the gall, you have the chutzpah to go on camera playing the victim and pretend that you're some mature vanguard of justice by not stooping down to the drama level. You made these claims saying you can back them up, and then you just bail out of it, meaning you lied. You accused an innocent person of all these awful things, and then you played the victim. You're a fucking douchebag, and your community sucks. Jeffree Star fans suck. Jeffree Star sucks. Now, that's the all-encompassing thing I hate about the internet there. That's just a specific example. Dark Place Defense and dumb fucking fans that excuse it and promote it as if they're a good person because they were in a dark place and everything they did gets a pass. It's awful, and I hate that. But kind of piggybacking off of that, in terms of YouTube fans, I absolutely hate when a community around a YouTuber goes out of their way to spread shit to other YouTube channels and other places on the internet. And some of you guys do that watch my shit. You know, I'll make a video about someone just casually goofing on them. You'll go to that person's video and relentlessly insult them. Or you'll just be total assholes to them and be like, oh, Critical sent me here. Critical told me to come over here and fight a battle for him. So I'm here to fight for Army Critical. Yeah, let's go, nipple neutrons, yeehaw. I hate that. I hate that. I think most people hate that. No one wants to see that kind of shit on a video they're watching. They want to just see things related to what they're watching. They don't want unrelated Leafy is here hissing and garbage like that. It's intrusive, annoying, and just downright dumb. Twitch streams have the worst of it though. When I do a just chatting stream at twitch.tv/moistcritical, the thing I hate most is when some goddamn warrior for their favorite YouTuber comes in, they're like, Charlie, watch Badlands Chugs, Joey's World Tour, watch them now, and then they'll spam it 50 times. You know what that makes me do? It makes me not want to watch anything from those people ever, because you're a shitty fan and a shitty marketer or promoter for them. I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish with that. It just turns everyone off of the person that you're trying to promote or trying to get out there. It's just bad behavior, childish behavior. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's appreciated by everyone you're trying to promote, and I know if you're doing it for me, I appreciate that you like my shit that much that you want to share it with everyone, that's great, but that's not the way to go about it. That makes me afraid of you. That makes me feel like you're some type of raving lunatic who's gonna peruse the trash can looking for a half-eaten sandwich that I've thrown in there so that you can grab my DNA from it and clone me or something in a basement, like a laboratory. That just makes me afraid. It's weird. It's obsessive behavior and it's not healthy. And it's just shit internet behavior, to be honest with you. Another big one that I really don't get is people that go on like a Twitter rant or a Reddit subreddit post rant where it's like, I used to love this person, but now I just can't stand the sight of him, and the thought of that person makes me want to vomit and cry. For example, on my subreddit, the critical one, every now and then there'll be a post like, I used to love Charlie before he showed his face and when he hated himself. That's when Charlie was the best to me. But now, this Charlie, I fucking hate him and his hair's awful. I hate that guy. And they'll go on this like 3 paragraphs explaining why they hate me. What's the point of that? You're just a douchebag. You're a fucking sad little asshole. It's fine if you don't like the shit I make now. That's totally okay. But what's the point in going out of your way to make this long post that you've clearly put a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and micro-dickery into? What is the point? Are you expecting like a round of applause for being so brave? I don't get it. This happens with every community. Ethan's community gets this all the time. Every internet person gets this shit, and it's the dumbest thing because I don't see the point. Just quietly stop. Why do you have to bring everyone else down or try and insult the person and make this big hoopla and song and dance about it? It's just so stupid. It's pathetic. And the last big one I can think of right now is opinions. Anytime some Z-list internet pseudo-celebrity posts an opinion, it's going to divide their community, no matter how trivial it is, the subject. If an opinion differs from a fan, it's going to be a fucking disaster and they're losing a fan every time. This never really occurred to me until I started doing the moist meter, but I'll give something a score that is lower than what someone else would have given it, and that person sends me this long, droning email about how they hate me now and lost all their respect for me because I didn't like their favorite toy as much as they did. And now I see that on every single post on Twitter of anyone who makes internet shit at all. That's why all of them are so goddamn fake, because they know they can't share an actual opinion or else they're gonna get a lot of angry backlash. And it's so stupid because that's the entire culture right now, not just internet. If someone has a different opinion than you on anything, you can't be friends with that person, you can't associate with them. Everyone wants these fucking boring ass echo chambers of the same regurgitated shit that they believe, and they don't want to take in any other perspectives. It's awful. It's silly. And with the moist meter, now I see it more than ever because everyone thinks something is better or worse than you do. Not everyone's going to share the same perspective on a certain thing, except for John Wick 3. I think everyone agrees that's probably the best action movie ever made. But other than that, everyone's going to differ an opinion. So every time that happens, they're like fucking trained to hate you now because you have a different opinion on a movie than they do. Like that's the thing that stops them from being a friend of yours now. It's fucking stupid and I hate that. So yeah, that'll kind of wrap it up. These were just the ones that I thought of off the top of my head for this because I really wanted to get my pet peeves out there and the things I really don't like about internet shit revolving like internet personality people and all that and internet communities. And these were the ones that came to my head right away. That's it. So yeah, shitting on children for liking Fortnite. Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Fuck kids. Liking a video game? That's so embarrassing. So get this shit, fam. I was on my Twitter going through my timeline looking for some lit savagery like I usually do. And you know me, I only follow people that post titties and rock and roll related content. I'd never follow any type of Fortnite shit. But then for some reason I get like a Fortnite dance video of some kids in a school dancing to Fortnite. But then I read the title where it said, like, let's bring back bullying to stop this. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So now we got some cool people here. You read the comments like, these kids need to kill themselves. Parents have failed because kids like Fortnite. I'll go ahead and show you the tweet here. I mean, it's so fucking great now that Fortnite has brought us together where we can insult children for liking it because we're so much better than these kids. Like these fucking snot-nosed, mucus-braced-faced fucking prepubescent turbo virgins liking Fortnite. It's so gross. Man, I hate it. You know, honestly, I'll just drop the whole sarcasm. This shit makes me infuriated. I've shit on Fortnite trends in the past, like the actual evil trends that I would consider super insidious and wrong, like the YouTube clickbait things, one comment equals 10 V-bucks, or making my girlfriend lactate 5 milliliters of breast milk for every kill I get in Fortnite, gone sexual. Yeah, I'll shit on those trends for sure. I'll shit on those certain Fortnite trends, but I've never once insulted children for liking the game and celebrating the game and culture and shit. I think that's super cool. Growing up, I would have loved if something like Fortnite existed where everyone in that age group kind of bands together like, you're cool if you play Fortnite. What a fucking paradigm shift. Growing up, if you played video games, you had to keep that shit hidden. You couldn't tell anyone that you liked video games. You couldn't talk about that shit in school when I was growing up. Now all of a sudden you're cool. And a lot of people come together. In that video I just showed, I think that's super fucking cool. You have an entire cafeteria coming together to watch this, laughing, having a good time. What is wrong with that? Twitter in general is just this festering pustule of hostility. It's just fucking sickening. Now, I understand it's a joke. I don't think this guy's actually lobbying behind that flag of we need bullying back to prevent the Fortnite uprising or anything. Obviously, he's kidding. But all the comments seem to echo the same thing. These kids need to get beat up. If I saw these kids after school after this, I'd beat the shit out of them. Like, those actually seem like threats. They read like threats. And even if this is just a joke, which I do think the title of it, you know, all that shit is just a joke, it still hurts. Like, if I was in these kids' positions, they clearly use the internet, and I saw this, I'd be crushed. I'd be inconsolable. I would never want to play Fortnite. I'd never want to be videoed again because you got the entire internet making fun of you just because you were having fun with your friend in a cafeteria. And now all of a sudden the internet's turned on you and it's a fucking crime. And it's not just this video. There's so much shit where all of these brave internet content creators and Twitter warriors come together and insult Fortnite kids. Like there was that other viral video where a bunch of little elementary school kids did Fortnite dances and then everyone was insulting those kids in Fortnite again. It's dumb. I don't get it. Why is it bad? And then there's also those assholes on Halloween that weren't giving candy to any kids wearing Fortnite costumes. Like that's just ridiculous. It's just this internet insecurity mob's incessant desire to not feel so fucking worthless. And then they take it out on these kids and shit. And there's no doubt in my mind these kids do see these things. They're not fucking idiots. They probably log on Twitter. These are viral videos and insults that are flung around. So it just don't get it. And it's not like these are cool people that are insulting this shit. Like, for instance, the guy that posted the please bring back bullying thing with the Fortnite dances. If you go on his profile on Twitter, he's just a shit-posting meme lord. and his profile picture indicates he'd be one of the first people to get bullied in high school. And it's not just Twitter, it's not just this guy. Like I said, there was those fucking heroes out there that refused to give candy to Fortnite costume trick-or-treaters. Those goddamn beacons of justice really fighting for the good of the people and society. It's this mentality that if kids are doing it, it's inherently bad, and it shows that society's fucked. Like, this generation's so bad, they're coming together and doing Fortnite dances. Oh, bah humbug. I never had shit like that. Growing up, the closest we had was Pokemon, and you were considered a nerd. But you would at least have your nerdy-ass friends to talk about Pokemon with. Now, Fortnite isn't just for this group of nerds. It's for everyone. All kids are playing Fortnite and doing these Fortnite dances that everyone considers embarrassing. And I think it's embarrassing if you're above the age of like 17 doing Fortnite dances at the gym or some shit. But I don't think it's embarrassing for kids to be having Fortnite dance competitions or Fortnite dancing around or anything like that. I think that's fucking great. I really just don't understand why it became considered cool or alpha to insult children for liking a game and having fun celebrating the game out there, dancing and enjoying that shit. I don't see the problem with that. I think Fortnite dance classes are a bit in a gray area because that's just trying to exploit the popularity of Fortnite, so I don't support that kind of shit. I'll insult the fuck out of Fortnite dance classes. But to insult the children that are just having fun with it, that's just so goddamn low that I just can't comprehend it. I don't get it. But to all the heroes on YouTube that are saying, you know, gotta stop these Fortnite kids, you keep fighting that good fight. And I just don't agree with that shit at all. See ya. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Charlie Mukbangs His Friends. Today I'm joined by internet superstar celebrity CallMeCarson. Take the stage, Carson.
I wouldn't call myself that.
Today I will be mukbanging, as will Carson. I'm using classic Raisin Bran. Carson, do you know what Raisin Bran is? You seem like a young man.
I feel like most people know what Raisin Bran is.
I disagree. I think most people associate Raisin Bran with patients stuck in the geriatrics ward. Are you getting turned on by this ASMR of Raisin Bran falling in a paper bowl?
Not at all. I'm getting more turned on by this Texas toast, really.
I'm using Lactaid, Carson. Do you know why I'm using Lactaid milk?
No.
It's because I'm lactose intolerant. Alright, well, let's start the interview, Carson.
Okay.
We'll address the elephant in the room. The main reason Carson has joined me on the big stage is because he wanted a massive platform to finally silence the rumors.
I take shits like every day.
And there you have it, folks. Finally, we can put that rumor to bed.
This is awesome.
Do you hear the crunch?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It's alright.
Do you prefer games or real life?
Games. They help me escape.
Well, that was sad, Carson. Why do you come on the show to make it sad?
No.
We're here to ask the fun questions. Do you masturbate?
Yeah.
My man!
Yeah, dude. So
that brings me to my next question. Why did you steal my board burgers joke with the wood-fired pizza?
That's not me stealing the board burgers joke.
That is you intruding on my copyright.
No, okay, listen. Board burgers is a classic joke on its own, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But that has to deal with burgers.
I see how you worked around that.
But wood-fired pizza, how's pizza gonna get a job now?
All right, fair enough. Who ghost wrote that for you?
Been thinking about committing insurance fraud.
My man!
I've been thinking about it because I feel like you could just go to one insurance company, tell them you broke all your items when you didn't break all your items, and then go to a different insurance company and say the same thing, and then get money from both of them.
Are you gonna try it?
No.
I haven't taken a shit today.
Oh.
What is your favorite project you've ever been associated with in your time on the internet?
My U2s.
I was really hoping you'd say this mukbang, but that's fine.
There's different types of water, and there's definitely poisonous water out there.
Yeah, if Nestle gets to it, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you keep up with the Nestle, what they do?
No.
Well, because Nestle, according to their CEO, believes that water is not a basic human right.
What?
Yeah.
Is this real?
Yeah, he did an interview. It's translated, so maybe the translations are off, but in the interview, his quote is, "Water is not a basic human right."
I mean, do what you're gonna do, Nestle CEO. Did you know I'm only 20?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm 25, Carson, as you well know, I'm sure. And at this age, I can no longer sprint with comfort because my nutsack starts slapping my legs really hard and it wins me. So my body is already betraying itself from one of the most basic human features, like a simple jog, because my nutsack was like a chicken's chin.
Yeah.
It was absolutely brutal on me. So that's just something you have to look forward to in case.
I am looking forward to it.
Also, I don't know if you knew this about me though, Carson, but I have a pars defect in my L4.
Why did you overuse your lower spine?
You don't want to know the answer to that question, I'll tell you right now. You're only 20 years old, you're not ready to go down that road.
Alright, gotcha. I'm sorry, I had no idea what a pars defect was.
I understand if you think less of me now, or perhaps you even feel sympathy, but Carson, I'm working on getting it fixed.
How do you fix a pars defect in your L4?
Masturbate? Carson, who's your favorite porn star?
That's a good question. I mean, there's so many classics.
Name a few.
Nah, I'm more of an amateur porn guy myself.
Spoken like a man who doesn't do his thorough research on who he's busting to. I don't mean to offend you. I see you've taken notice, but I haven't taken a bite of cereal in a while, so this is kind of a lackluster mukbang. But the cereal's gotten soggy and my milk is very warm.
Positions like you're in right now.
You think I'm in a bad position?
Yeah, you're eating soggy cereal and you're talking to me.
Well then, jeez. Is there anything you'd like to ask me, Carson? Anything that you've been really wanting to know about the adventurous life of Charles?
Why is that?
My phone just ran out of space. Hold on, interlude. I guess this is a good time if you want to ask me about my creative process when it comes to making not game videos.
What's your creative process when making non-game videos?
I use my iPhone and I set it up on top of my toy trumpet case. Carson, what kind of phone do you have?
I have two.
Whoa, look at Mr. Big Shot YouTuber over here. A burner phone and a main phone.
No. That's not at all what it is. Here, look. I got one for my hoes and one for my bitches.
Hey, that's my fucking boy. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I've made that joke at least 50 times.
And by that you mean it's a world exclusive premiere here on the Mukbang.
Yeah.
Or what was once a mukbang.
Let me reiterate, I gotta say this again. I'm very straight. Okay? I am so heterosexual. It hurts.
I'm about to put that to the test real quick, Carson. You sit right there and don't look at my ass when I'm getting up. Oh, wow, when you take a peek at what I've got under the desk.
Is it cereal?
No, it's this.
Yeah, what about it?
How does it make you feel?
Nothing.
Well, Carson, I think we're about out of time then.
Okay. This was good. This was fun. I'm glad I got to not eat much.
Yeah, I didn't either. In the grand scheme of things, I ate maybe a normal bowl of cereal that a 9-year-old would consume and say it was a healthy dose.
Cool. Well,
would you like to shout out your channel, your Minecraft streams? Obviously, your YouTubes is right around the corner.
Yeah, I think you just did all that for me.
Beautiful. Thanks again, man. The desire for internet clout is an irresistible urge, an itch that must be scratched by any means necessary, including faking good deeds for the sake of the camera. I'm sure you've probably already seen what I'm about to talk about today since it went very viral. It's that couple that made dirty, stinky ramen in the back of their pickup truck and drove it around to feed the homeless, but it's clearly a fake staged video in order to make themselves look like saints, and they only drive it to one person who's a friend of theirs that's pretending to be homeless. It's pathetic. It's not meant as a joke, it's not meant to be satirical. This was clearly trying to capitalize off like a wholesome moment to get popularity. They were too lazy and couldn't even be bothered to do an actual good deed for someone in need, so instead they just faked the whole thing and wasted a ton of food in the process, like a ton of ramen. They started dumping in random ingredients like they were Professor Utonium trying to make the Powerpuff Girls, so they start fucking plopping in pounds of onion powder and all kinds of other shit. I wouldn't be surprised if they also started dumping in like raw plutonium. Like, it's just a foul concoction that they made, and they put it in the back of their pickup truck, and it is absolutely vile. A meth lab is cleaner than where they made this ramen. Did you see that lady on Twitter putting a bunch of warm ramen in the back of her pickup truck to feed the homeless? Oh my god, that shit was wacky, yeah. God, Jesus Christ. So the idea here was to be Meals on Wheels and feed the homeless with some ramen in their pickup truck. Such a good idea too, by the way. That's gonna make sure the ramen's nice and flavored with that beautiful fucking asphalt. She puts that on her feet to protect her some points. See, she's trying to get like those what a great person kind of shit going. But it's obviously a terrible idea, one. And two, she doesn't even actually feed homeless people with it. She has one of her friends pretend to be homeless and eat out of it like a fucking pig at a trough. Like, it's just embarrassing. It's so fucking cringe.
Kevin, hey, look.
Oh, there! A homeless person, I see one. Let's use him as a prop in our video.
Yeah.
But the plot twist, it's not a homeless person. It's just their friend.
Hey, man.
Look at him, he's putting his heart and soul into this performance. Need cash. Lounging on a pile of rocks. Because all homeless people choose the most uncomfortable places to lay down, obviously. If they're not laying on rocks, they're laying on broken glass. So, you know, they found a real homeless person in the wild here.
Man, you hungry?
Hungry?
Here you go, man.
Hey, can I have a second bowl?
You want a second bowl?
Oh, please.
Bless your heart.
Hey, bring it
of
to a
course
friend
you
if you
can.
want, man. Hey, do you have some money we should give him too?
You know, let me look.
Money? Didn't you just say you didn't have 20 bucks? You lied to him.
Hey, I know your hands are full, but I also want to give you 20 bucks. So here, I just put it in your pocket. There you go. Enjoy the noodles. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, wait, no, I want to watch you take a bite. Come on. We worked hard on that pickup truck ramen. Oh fuck, I didn't remember him actually eating it. He spit that shit out and violently puked, I bet. Just, you know, sometimes it's the little things, the good deeds from the good people, like this woman and her husband. To stage a feeding the homeless video for some TikTok points, you gotta love it. I was actually wrong. This wasn't done for TikTok clout. It was actually done for something even more meaningless. Facebook attention. Facebook updates and page likes. If you started downloading pictures of spit as NFTs right now, that would hold more value than Facebook likes. And that was the whole motivator here. This was posted by a page that's notorious for posting absolute garbage trash. And in their bio, they do state that some of the content they post is staged, this clearly being an example of that. I'm not going to say the page's name because this is clearly just a play for attention regardless. But it doesn't change anything about the situation here. Staging this brain-rotted garbage is at worst misleading and deceptive to the Facebook audience of 70-year-old geriatrics that believe it's real, and at best, just turbo cringe. This shit is just still fucking embarrassing to watch no matter how you spin it. So yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about it and show you what all the hubbub is about with this food truck ramen delivery service, or lack thereof, I guess. And that's really about it. So yeah.